Hello, everyone. Good morning. Hello. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. I hope you guys are doing well. You're hanging on in there, and it is, your week's cruising. Happy Thursday to all of you. Happy Thursday to all of you. I hope you guys are doing well, and things are moving along. Um, excited, excited about this week, excited about all the fun things that we've got going on, and excited to come to you each and every morning. I provide my morning message first thing every morning, at least over here. It's around 11 o'clock Eastern. First thing for you guys on the West Coast and those that are watching from all over the globe. I want to make sure that I say hello to you. Don't forget to say hello to me. If you feel the need, just give me a quick hello and where you're from. Would love to be able to stay connected. If you think that people in your world need a little bit of a morning message, need a little bit of enthusiasm, please don't hesitate to share this with all of them. Good morning, Darby. Good morning, Kelly. I am so excited to keep this moving. This, as you guys know, I think this is the year anniversary of when this quarantine and COVID scenario began. And this is episode for us, 239. So I've been doing this. I've done this 239 times. It's crazy to think about it. And I have to say, it's as much for me as it is for all of you. It was a trying year, in 2021 is up for the challenge on with 2020, right? 2021 is not playing, and decided that we have to stay on our toes and we have to keep coming after it and keep going after what it is that we've got going on. Good morning, Lisa. I was just saying again, this is episode 239. It is the year anniversary of the quarantine announcements for a lot of us here in the United States. So it has been a kind of crazy 2020, 2021. As I was mentioning, 2021 is given 2020 a run for its money, but we are going to be moving forward each and every day in order to ensure that we're going to get closer to what it is that we want. Every single day, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern. Good morning, Monica. My goal is to share a little morning message in hopes of inspiring you for the day, but keeping you motivated throughout the week. Today's morning message is teach them something. I think we forget that I had mentioned a little bit earlier in a most recent morning message about being a student and humbling ourselves in doing so, and humbling ourselves in learning, humbling ourselves in wanting more, humbling ourselves in not being the smartest person in the room, humbling ourselves, taking out a pen and a piece of paper and becoming more proficient in what it is that we are in, the industry that we're in, the community that we're in, being receptive to learning more, to doing more, to being more by participating in the learning phase. But I want you to be really, really aware that I want you to share that. Like, I want you to pass that along. And I know you're like, Sheldon, you're asking me way too much. But I know you're up for it. I know you are up for learning more, and I know you are up for teaching more. I know you are up for the challenge to say, I don't know as much. I'm going to sit and be humble and I'm going to learn, and then I'm going to teach someone else. I'm going to share with my community, my clients, my expertise. I'm going to pass that along, right? Because it is the circle of things. It's not for you just to learn and hoard. It's for you to learn and then distribute. It's for you to learn and then share. It's for you to learn and then teach. I want us to be active in not only receiving information, but I also want us to give it. I think that we, as a community, we as a nation will be better if we are humble enough to learn and then proud and, articulate enough to teach. If we can share what we have learned, if we can share what we now know, if we were quiet enough to listen, then we can be bold enough to share it, bold enough to teach, bold enough to be able to say, oh my goodness, with enthusiasm, with accuracy. This is what I just learned. Let me show you. Let me teach you. I think so often we keep our blessings to ourselves or our knowledge to ourselves because we don't think that there's enough of it. We don't think that, if I share it, then they will know. And then what value do I provide? But I don't believe that's the case. As you guys know, I share and overshare, and I show up each and every day because I know that there is an abundance of what it is that I'm asking for. There's an abundance of what it is that's available to all of us. But we have to be an active participant in it. We have to be the student, and we also have to be the teacher. People dive in to learn things. People dive in to be better because of it. Are you creating platforms and resources for those individuals in your life to come to your platforms to know more, to be better? I want you to think about that as you're posting today. Are you posting content that is going to educate your community, or content that just kind of leaves them no better off? You are learning. You told me. You said you were willing. You said you were willing to be an active participant in your life. You said you were willing to be humble with a pen and a piece of paper and sit down and learn something new. To learn from people who have done it before you. But now I challenge you again. I know it keeps coming, but I challenge you again with saying, are you teaching? Are you sharing value and knowledge with the people who choose to follow, fan, and like you? Are you allowing yourself to truly act as an expert, not just be one? Not just know what you know and keep it to yourself, but are you an active expert? Are you sharing your expertise? Are people beginning to rely on you because you have therefore shared your expertise and now they know that they can come to you as a resource? Are you educating them? Are you teaching people something? If people follow, fan, and like you, if they dive into what it is that you've got going on, if they see you and hear you, are they better for it? Are they getting information from you that is unique, that can shed some light? Does what you put out into the world leave people say, I didn't know that? Because that's where the value lies. That's where conversations are had about you in your absence that literally change your life. That allow for people to say, oh my goodness, I got someone. You should call Lisa or Monica or Darby or Kelly. Because they have something in which they shared with me that you need to know. We keep thinking that if we hold on to our expertise and grip our degrees as if we don't know, right? As if we want to be the only person on this island that has this information and therefore we are powerful, but we are only powerful if we share it. If I don't know what you know, then you know nothing. It's that simple. If I don't know what you know nothing. So we must share what it is that we've got going on. You have to teach. The value lies in the education in which you provide. The value lies in why do people reach you? Why do people need to be able to figure? So let me explain something to you. If you are a chef, right? And a lot of us don't want to give out our recipes, don't want to give out our secret sauce. If you're a chef, and you're like, I don't want to teach people how to cook. They'll never hire me. No, my darlings. Prime example, I'm a pinner. How many of you are on Pinterest? I love to pin. I make nothing. Don't make anything, right? I don't make anything. I'm inspired by it. I appreciate it, but I'm not participating. I am not making a blanket out of my husband's ties. I am not making half the recipes in which I pin. I think that they look delicious, but whether or not I'm going to do it, I'm going to let an expert do that for me. I'm going to tell an expert that that is what I would like. I'm going to say, please, can you make that for me? Because that is your expertise. Because they chose to share it with me. They chose to show me how much of an expert that they are. And based on that, I am choosing to engage with them. The majority of people do not want to be you. The majority of people do not want to take on your expertise, but they need to witness your expertise. They need to be taught by you. They need to understand the magnitude of what it is that you know, right? If you are a decorator, you refurbish furniture. I am never refurbishing my own furniture. But now I know and I see that you can do it, and I will call upon you, in fact, to do so. That's what it is. That's what it's about. Are you teaching them something? Are you showing your expertise? Are you allowing for what it is that you have learned, the skill in which you have, right? Are you allowing people to know that? Or are you assuming that it's a secret that you need to keep until the right moment? Meanwhile, you're losing that moment. You're losing the ability to engage with a consumer base and a client base that wants you, that needs you, that wants what you have to offer and needs your expertise. So I challenge you to think about what you are teaching your community today. For those that follow, fan, and like you, for those that are participating in what it is that you've got going on, for those that are interested in all that you have, right? Are you ensuring that they know that you are an expert? Are you ensuring that they know that you can enhance their life, their product, their business? Are you letting them know that? Are you holding that all a secret? And I want you to be able to do this. Good morning, Candace. How are you? I want you to be able to think about that. And I know a lot of you are like, oh, people are going to think I'm bragging, or people, what makes me an authority enough to teach anyone anything? And so I challenge you to sit with yourself and your resume and all that you have accomplished. Look at your LinkedIn account. You may not be exactly where you want to be, but you are sure as heck not where you were. And the stories that live in that journey are enough for you to share. And I know that in that space, right, that you're questioning whether or not you know enough, but the majority of the people in which you are teaching know far less. And if you come to them with the knowledge and the sharing and the vulnerability of saying, I'm still learning, I need to learn more, I can't wait to learn more, then you are creating a relationship with your community that's based on authenticity and education. And together, you can gain more expertise and you can share more value. You have to teach them something. It has to begin the rhythm of the way in which you communicate with your target market, your community. You have to teach them something. So think about that. Think about that as you maneuver through your posts today. Are you leaving people brighter, smarter as they click, follow, fan, and like, and comment, and share? Are they willing to share because it is of value? And one way of measuring that and one way of rethinking that is for you to determine, am I teaching them something? Am I giving them something new, a new perspective on what it is that I've got going on, or am I not providing any value at all? So I need you to think about that. I need you to look at what it is that you've created and what it is you're putting out to the world and encourage you all to teach them something. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. I am so excited about all the wonderful things we've got going on. Our next event is on March 22nd. It's our influencer marketing event. If you have not participated in any of our workshops, I'm telling you, it's super, super fun. The networking is amazing. Everyone's really loving and coming in with a significant amount of energy. So I want to make sure that you guys are part of these events. There's a link within the post. It's influencer marketing, everything you need to know. Are you an influencer? What is influencer marketing? What is the benefit? What are the various stages of influencers? All of that will be answered on March 22nd. If you are a member, advisor, or expert with This Is It TV, it's always free. If you are not a member, it's only $25. So please click the link in the post and let us know if you'd like to join us. I come to you live Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern with our morning message in hopes that you find your voice, in hopes that you tell your story, that you no longer whisper your wishes, but you in fact scream your dream. I'll be back to thisisitTV.com and follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.